Hey guys, it's Alex here, and today I don't know what I'm doing at all. Alright, so the premise of understanding types of different... Sorry that my camera's really bad. The concept of doing all this thing, of making a Lego transformer, is to take, understanding, the physics of it, you know? Like, for instance, you gotta understand the physics of how the parts and pieces work. Like, this one is an arm, for instance. This is an arm, it's not a foot. This is an arm, and how it does this is basically it's from the Quick Stop thing that IX Rollout IX made. If you guys are a big fan of him, I'm a huge fan of his Lego Transformer videos, so obviously, yeah. But you gotta understand the physics of how Lego works. So, like, the pins and the, all the stuff. Sorry for my brother yelling in the background if you hear that. But you gotta understand the physics of how this stuff kind of works. So, oh my god, he's yelling a lot. I don't know, he's just 8, so, he's 8 years old. Well, technically 9, but yeah. So you gotta understand the physics of how Legos work, so you can get to understand how all these parts and pieces can come together to make a thing that can actually transform from one object to another. For instance, Quick Stop is obviously he's talking in a baby voice because he's talking to my dog. So obviously, you gotta understand the physics of how Legos work. Like, you gotta understand how, like, the pins and all the stuff and the whatever it is to objects, whatever it is to work. So you gotta, for instance, Quick Stop is obviously a transformer, so it turns from an RV or a car. Like, this is, for instance, I'm pretty sure it's the right back wheel, I think. And then there's a right one, which I didn't finish because I can't find, this, green 1x1. I can't find a 1x1 and a 3x1 piece, so yeah. And I also can't find a 2x1. So yeah, it's like all of those ones, like those but thin, like the thin tile pieces kind of ones. So, I mean, this is basically my first ever thing. I spent like 30 minutes on this. Sorry that I'm talking pretty fast. It's because this video has already been dragging on for about almost 3 minutes right now. Right now it's spun at 3-minute mark. So, basically that's what I'm doing. So, you gotta understand the physics of how Legos work. And you gotta understand how all these pins and pieces can transform into a robot. So, I mean, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start doing oddball videos that probably won't get any views at all. So, yeah, thank you, bye-bye. So, why the heck is he doing that? Oh my god, I'm sorry. So, yeah, goodbye.